So here we are inside the Ford Trouvaille Actif. This is a Diffused Silver model, which is just hot off a press. We've just finished it. It's just come back from the show at Peterborough. So I thought I'd give you a little tour inside and mention some of the key features in our vans, which really make a difference. First, obvious, biggest fridge on the market is one of my favourites. 90-litre fridge. It's a huge fridge. It's got a nice freezer compartment up there as well. And being a compressor fridge, you just turn it on before you set off on holiday. Forget about it completely. Turn it off when you come back. It's that simple. There's no changing from power sources. Very easy, very simple. Next, we've got twin hob and sink up here. So we've got two rings and a cold water tap. You can have hot water as well. There's an optional extra, but that works really well. To be truthful, you've always got a kettle on the go anyway, so hot water's always normally close by. Then we've got a nice cutlery drawer and keep all your bits and bobs in there. It's always very useful, usable. If you notice the blinds, we've got 4 blackout blinds supplied by Van Shades there, and these are beautiful colour coded. And in this one as well, we've got, because these are opening windows, we've got the fly nets as well. So very nice feature. So they just move up and pull down. Above there we've got some really nice big top lockers. You get plenty of storage in there. Nice opening doors. I like the we always reverse open our doors, because if something's going to fall out, usually as you open the door you can tell it's going to fall out, whereas when the top openers, it's already fell out before you notice it. And with a van, everything's loose, everything's mobile, so things do move around a bit. It's good to pack them in. So over here we've got a control panel. So we've got a nice digital display. You've got main master lights, awning light, and then you've got a pump isolator. And then when you go into the menu, you can check your water levels, your battery voltage, lots of things like that. So it's a really nice system. And that is a full dedicated wiring harness. Everything's plug and play, so it's all been tested at the factory. Great system there. Underneath there we've got a Propex heater. So we've got a heater. The vent comes out down on the floor, which is really nice. Keeps the van lovely and toasty. It's a gas heater because we have got a gas tank. You can have a diesel heater if you wish. Next to there we've got a gas gauge. So you press the gauge and that comes on and it shows you how much gas you've got in there. Underneath there we've got lots of cupboard space, so lots of storage. These little areas, you've got the main sink, but why not use the space around it? There's always a few bits and bobs you can store around these areas. We've got a gas isolator taps there as well. Underneath there we've got 2 nice big pull out drawers, very useful. Your stuff doesn't get stuck at the back of the cupboard. You can just pull these drawers out and find everything you need. And you can replace one for a microwave if you wish, or a gas grill even. Underneath there we've got lots more cupboard space under the rib bed. Nice deep storage. Under this one we keep the portaloo, and at night we pull that out, slide it next to this door, and because the bed only comes to here, so you've got lots of space, lots of storage. And then carrying on with the storage, we've got some enormous wardrobes. So we've got this one at the front here, all shelved. There's a drop out section down here so you can get to a cupboard underneath. And then there is another section at the back there, there's another wardrobe there as well. So nice and lots of cupboard space, plenty of storage space. So at the back of a van, here we are at the back of a van, showing you that extra wardrobe at the back. Now these can be shelved, or we can have hangers in as well. So if you want hanging space, you can. Underneath there we've got another useful cupboard. You can get plenty of stuff down there, and like I say, more cupboard space the better. Over here we've got some power sockets. You've got a main socket. You've got a plug socket type for 12 volts, so you can do paddle boards, pumps, anything like that, or air beds. And then we've got a light up here as well. You have got a USB on this light as well, so you can literally sit at the back of the van. It's great space for kids, to be truthful, because my boys sit here, and this is you can store stuff underneath or store stuff on top. My boys sit here, and this is their den. Even with a light, we've got USB, we've got a charger, and even on a wet day with the door shut, it's a great space. Keep them out your way, and it gives you another unique space. So upstairs in the SCA roof, tremendous space this. I love this space. I often sleep up here with one of the boys, and it's an enormous roof. You can see the back space there. I'm 5'10", and literally, you know, lots of space up here, and it's very wide as well. You've got the mesh sides and the front there, so and that's very fine mesh, great for mosquitoes. You can zip it up, make it full blackout, and then you've got a window on this side, and that's great for letting the light in, keep the heat in as well. You notice we've got a nice firm mattress here, and underneath the mattress we've got a Trouvaille spring system. Now the SCA beds are amazing beds. They're not a lot of roof camper van beds are just a piece of plywood stretched across the roof here, but this is a purpose-made cassette for a bed, really strong, and will take 2 adults easily. When we pop tops down, we've got you know, an open area here. You see a bit of a tent and so on, but not with the SCA roof. It comes with this really nice dividing blind, and just press stud that up, and this makes a nice clean space, gives you a nice presentable space, and it keeps the noise, any bit of wind noise what you might get from the roof, it keeps that down as well. So we're coming to the outside of the van, and there's a nice handy sheet here just pointing out some of the really key features on this van. It's the Active model, one of the highest spec Fords on the market, and on top of that we've chosen all the highest spec to go with that. It's a car-like drive, it's amazing, comfy drive, beautiful, electric everything. It's got roof rails on the roof there, so we put side rails on it, and then you can have crossbars or so on, and you can carry up to 50-60 kilos sensibly, and surfboards, kayaks, skis, things like that. Tailgate, so ours come with standard with a tailgate option, and it fits a triple bike rack, or if you need more bikes than that, you can have a tow bar, and they'll carry 4. MLSD, which is limited split diff, so we put that on a standard on our vans, which is an amazing bit of technology. It's an optional extra, and we just think the van really benefits for it because it's a go anywhere, it's an active van, you're going to be on wet grass, and even this weekend at Peterborough people were getting stuck, there were tractors towing them all off. With one of these you will not get stuck, it will just power straight off nice and steady off the grass. 170 PS horsepower, so we've got we go for the highest engine model, giving you, it's not about speed, it's about power, and it's about the drivability and the comfort of it, so that's a much better option there. 200 watt solar panel as standard on these vans, and that's a big panel, and then combine that with a lithium battery package, Victron controllers, you've got app-based technology there, you can see what's in your battery, you can see what you're using, what your current draw is, amazing technology, and you can be fully off-grid with that. You never run out of power during the summer months. As soon as you've got a bit of sun, the van is fully loaded, ready to go. 90 litre fridge, as we've seen inside, one of the best you'll see, and impressive storage, lots of drawers and things like that. Outside the van we've got a barbecue point and a shower point, so the barbecue point's great. We do all our cooking outside, we use a Kadak, but any gas barbecue we'll just plug straight into there. And the external shower, it's on this side of the van near the sliding door, just down here, and you simply plug into that. You know, I started fitting these after going to Cornwall. The kids are covered in sand. You can hose their legs off. You hose dogs, muddy boots, bikes, boards, anything. It's so useful. It really is. And then underneath, obviously, we've got the water tanks, fresh and waste water tanks. So you've got plenty of water to carry for your shower and so on. The SCA roof, like I say, we have superior quality, crash-tested roof up there. Zip-out canvas. So at the front of this one, you can fully zip out the canvas. Check our YouTube videos, we've got some nice videos on there from last weekend in the sunshine, and the full front of it zips out, lifts up, and gives you a panoramic view. And like I say, spacious, a bit wider than the Transit at the VW camper van, so it gives you a bit more space, and it's a little bit taller. Really beautiful space wise in there, much nicer to use. So just a quick look at the back of the van. We've got a tailgate here, we've got the Fiamma bike rack, and that simply pulls down. Really nice option. Pull the things out of the way, and there you go, you've got your bikes on top. So on this side of the van, we've got your hookup point here, nice and easy, and your water filler there for your onboard water tanks, which are both insulated. And then looking down, further down, you've got the beautiful 17-inch alloys and side step and the bottom coloured mouldings, which you get with the Active model. And these are standard from Ford, so everything's within its warranty. But it really is a beautiful, pretty looking van. So inside the cab, we've got the beautiful dash of a Ford Transit Custom. You've got 6-speed gearbox, you've got the 8-inch screen, heated seats, aircon, sat nav, cruise control. Ours have got adaptive cruise control, well, which is really good. And it's got eco mode, parking sensors front and rear. You've got your 12-volt sockets up here, and you've got another set of 12-volt sockets up here. So you've just got so many gadgets. Ford really have thought about all the luxury extras, and that's not to mention all your automated lights, your automated wipers. It's just a really top-of-the-range vehicle, and that's why it drives like a car, and it's a great asset to have as your main or your second car. Really easy to drive. So that's our Active based on the Ford Transit Custom. I hope you like what you see, and come and see us at any of the shows, and or come and visit us here in the workshops and get a good feel of it. Just before we end the video, I almost forgot, I better show you the bed. It's so easy. It's a rib crash tested bed. And you can either have triple seats like you have in this model, or you can have a double seat option as well. You've got Isofix points in there as well. So easy to use. You literally pull this handle, it flips out, so you don't sleep on the back of it, and you don't sleep on the cushions, so to say. You do sleep on the back, where is a nice firm mattress. Literally, this takes your weight. You can sit here as a bench, open it up as an extra living space. And then once you pull this lever down in the middle, that's how easy it is. It's a very big bed. It's 120 centimetres, one of the biggest in its class. So it's a really nice option. Now, if you like what you see, don't forget to like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and find us on all social media.